The European Football Championships are in full swing in Germany. Officials say they're taking security very seriously and are so far satisfied with how the tournament is unfolding. Deutsche Welle correspondent Thomas Sparrow joins us now from Berlin. Hi there, Thomas. Have there been any security incidents so far, and how are security dealing with them?
There have been minor disputes between fans, but so far security officials have said they are happy with the way the European Football Championship has developed in terms of security. They had already, before the tournament began, stressed that this was a very high priority for them, that they were looking very carefully at a series of possible security challenges, and that for them, for security officials, this was not a period where they could simply relax and enjoy. On the contrary, there was a period where they would be very alert for possible threats ranging from hooliganism to possible terrorist attacks. And that's why security officials have stressed that so far they are satisfied, but that they will continue, obviously, to monitor the different matches and fan zones. A big part of the strategy here in Germany when it comes to security has to do with trying to obviously guarantee that stadiums are safe, but also that fan zones are safe. That is a bit more of a challenge than securing a stadium, because there are no tickets to enter and it's difficult to control who can come in. And some of the challenges that they're facing, some of the security threats, or at least potential security threats, have to do, on the one hand, with possible lone attackers, on the other hand, with a more sophisticated kind of threat coming, for example, from an IS offshoot in Afghanistan. These are also elements that security officials, especially the German Interior Minister, have stressed in the last few days. But so far, they are satisfied with the way the championships have gone when it comes to security.
OK, it's interesting that a majority of Germans have said that they aren't planning to go to the fan zones. They'd rather watch the games at home. What is it that they are particularly worried about?
And it's not only that statistic, it's not only those Germans, a majority, that stress that they're going to stay at home and watch the matches at home instead of going to the fan zones, in part because of security. It's also the fact that another survey revealed that close to a majority of Germans, or close to half of Germans, said that they were worried about the potential of a terror attack here in the country. That seems to be the biggest concern among Germans when it comes to security, not necessarily disputes among fans or petty crimes or hooliganism, but it's the actual aspect of a potential terror attack that could disrupt the football championship as we've been seeing it so far. And that's also one of the reasons why many are trying to strike a balance between enjoying, between watching the matches, between going out with friends and family, between possibly going to some of the fan zones, while at the same time reducing as many risks as possible, while at the same time making sure that they're not putting themselves in any kind of danger. And that is also a dilemma that's there for authorities. Authorities have stressed that it's important for Germans and for tourists alike to enjoy the games, to enjoy the atmosphere, to enjoy the coming month. The Euros end on the 14th of July, but at the same time, people obviously have to be careful.
Thomas, what's the atmosphere like there in Germany with all these football fans from all over Europe?
It's been a very welcome change, if you judge what's happening now here in Germany, compared to, let's say, the previous months, with all the problems that we've been seeing, from economic problems to the war in Ukraine to the war in the Middle East. I think for many, this is a welcome distraction. They can now focus for a month on football, on being also with fans from other countries. When you go here across Berlin or in other parts of the country, you often see fans wearing the T-shirts of their national countries, of the national teams. There are discussion in pubs and bars, and the fan zones have also been active, although again with the caution that many are not actually going to the fan zones. So the atmosphere is actually a very good and festive one, yet at the same time, I think for many Germans in particular, but not only for Germans, for Europeans in general, they do have it in the back of their minds that the situation might be tense and that they have to be aware. And that is something that authorities have also been stressing: the importance to enjoy, the importance to actually be there and participate in this sort of football party, but at the same time, obviously be aware that there could be potential risks.
Thomas, thank you.
I'm certain that our people